Once upon a time in a faraway land, every kid was born with a special color glowing around them. The colors showed how they felt inside, like when they were happy, a bright yellow would shine. When they were scared, a soft blue would glow. And when they felt love, a sweet pink would sparkle. Everyone's color was unique, just like their fingerprints. One morning, a little girl named Luna woke up, and she couldn't believe her eyes. Her usually bright blue glow was gone. She looked as gray as a cloudy day. Scared but determined, Luna set off on a magical quest to find her lost colors. She had no idea where to look, though all the colors seemed to have vanished. So she sat down on a nearby stone and closed her eyes tight, thinking hard about what to do. Suddenly, she heard a voice. Well, what have we here? A little girl without any color. How very dull. Luna opened her eyes to see a big gray blob with sharp teeth. It slithered closer and closer until she could see its face. Who are you? She asked, trying not to sound scared. My name is Greylock, the blob said, its voice like nails on a chalkboard. And you're in my world now, a world without any color or happiness. Oh, it's so boring here, he said with a big sigh. So since you're new here, why don't you stay and make my world a bit less dull for me? Luna shook her head. She didn't want to live in a gray world. She wanted to find her colors and bring them back home. Before Greylock could stop her, Luna ran away. She ran and she ran until she came across a sparkling lake. Sitting on a rock by the water's edge was the prettiest shade of red Luna had ever seen. And it was alive. Hello, Luna said softly. Excuse me, said the red. Are you talking to me? Yes, I'm Luna. I've come to find my lost colors. Can you help me? I think I can, said the red, stretching out a hand. But first, let me introduce myself. I am Ruby Red, a living color. And this is my home, the color sea. Do you see those beautiful coral reefs over there? Those are made from all the reds, oranges, and pinks that kids feel when they're brave, kind, or full of joy. Ruby Red explained that each color lived in their own special place. And since you're looking for your own personal colors, my dear Luna, I suggest you visit the rest of the color sea. Thank you, Ruby Red, Luna said, waving goodbye before jumping into the water. As she swam around the lake, she saw all sorts of amazing things. There were shades of orange playing hide-and-seek between the reeds and clumps of yellow laughing and making daisy chains. Suddenly, Luna heard some soft music and followed the sound to a cave hidden behind a waterfall. Inside sat the prettiest shade of blue Luna had ever seen. She had a flower in her hair and was humming to herself as she wove a magical blanket. Hello, Luna said softly. Oh, hello there, the blue said, smiling at her. My name is Cool Blue. What brings you to my cave? I'm Luna, and I'm looking for my colors, she replied. I see, said Cool Blue, nodding slowly. Well, my dear Luna, you won't find them by simply looking. You must feel them inside yourself. You know, the colors that show how you feel. She explained that her cave was a special place where all the blues could hide when they felt sad or scared. And even though she loved being here, she knew she couldn't stay forever. You see, being a living color means feeling lots of different emotions. And right now, I'm feeling a bit lonely. I haven't had any company for such a long time, she said with a tiny sniffle. I understand, Luna said kindly. Sometimes I get lonely too. Cool Blue smiled at her. Well, then you already have the first color you're looking for, little one. Can't you feel it? The soft blue glow around you? Luna closed her eyes and took a deep breath. Wow, she thought. I guess I did forget about my blue. She opened her eyes again. Thank you, Cool Blue. I feel so much better now. That's what being a color is all about, helping others and making them feel better, she said with a wink. Now go on, my dear Luna. Find the rest of your colors. I believe you'll find them all in places you already know. As Luna walked away from the cave, she realized Cool Blue was right. She already knew where to find the rest of her colors. She just needed to find them inside of herself. First, She stopped by a field of sunflowers and reached out to touch one. The sunflower glowed a bright yellow, making her feel warm and happy. Then she skipped over to a patch of daisies and felt a soft pink glow as she smelled their sweet perfume. Finally, she sat under a big oak tree and watched the leaves turn red and orange as they fell to the ground. She felt a bright green glow all around her. Luna realized her colors weren't lost. They were all inside her, waiting for her to find them. She suddenly remembered what Greylock had said. He wanted her to stay in his dull and gray world forever. But now that she understood that her colors represented her feelings, she knew she couldn't do that. She had to go back and teach Greylock a lesson he'd never forget. When Luna returned to the lake, she noticed a small cottage she hadn't seen before. Sitting on the porch was the prettiest shade of gold Luna had ever seen. "Hello," Luna said. "Oh, hello there," the gold replied. "My name is Golden Glow. Welcome to my cottage. Would you like some tea?" "Thank you, but I'm in a hurry," Luna said. "I'm on my way to find the villain who stole all my colors." "Oh, you mean Greylock?" Golden Glow asked. "Well, I'm afraid he's taken all the colors from this part of the color sea, too. It's so dark and dreary here now. I'm too shy to leave my cottage, but I believe you have the colors you need to defeat him. After all, you already have the color of the sun, which is yellow, the color of nature, which is green, the color of kindness, which is pink, and the color of the sky, which is blue." "Really?" Luna asked. "Yes, but you also need the color of bravery, which is red, and the color of wisdom, which is cool, calm, and collected blue." "I do have those colors," Luna said with a smile. "I found them inside myself." "Well then, my dear Luna," said Golden Glow, handing her a magic paintbrush, "this will help you on your way. It can bring your colors to life." With a wave of her magic paintbrush, Luna could feel her colors shining even brighter than before. She dipped her brush into the color sea and painted a bright yellow sun in the sky. She painted green grass, blue skies, and pink flowers. She even painted a red bird that sang a sweet song. And everywhere she painted, Greylock's gray blobs disappeared. She continued on her way until she saw his big gray castle up ahead. Taking a deep breath, she began to paint. She painted pictures of kids laughing and playing, of families holding hands and smiling, and of friends helping each other out. With every stroke of her brush, more gray blobs vanished and more colors appeared. And as she painted, she realized she didn't want to defeat Greylock. She wanted to help him. So she painted a big gray heart on his door. When he opened it and saw all the colors dancing around him, Greylock was amazed. He had never seen anything like it before. He felt a little scared at first, but mostly he felt a warmth and happiness he'd forgotten even existed. He stepped outside and watched as Luna brought all the colors back to his world. Kids started to laugh and play again. Families smiled and waved at each other. Friends helped each other, and the whole world became a beautiful place filled with joy. When she finished, Luna turned to go home, but not before hearing Greylock call out to her. "Wait, I want to help too!" He dipped his shadowy form into the color sea and painted a picture of everyone holding hands and sharing their colors with each other. "Wow," Luna said. "It looks beautiful." And together, they watched as the colors danced and twirled in the wind, making the world a brighter and happier place for everyone.